happened in the Protestant Reformation.
在整个的亚洲还有这个太平洋的火宣的当中，我们还没有完全看见我们所期待的这样子的一个复兴。
And as a result of that, you need reformers now.
但是也就是因为这个原因，我们才更加的需要这些的更新还有复兴的人能够在当中来工作。
Yeah, I could talk a long time on why we need reform and economic systems back to biblical worldview.
我可以花很多的时间去讲解我们怎么样去更新我们的经济系统，以及可以来对齐在圣经里面所说的。
We've been talking about transferring wealth, but we will not do it without a reformation to biblical worldview.
我们常常讲到说这个财富的转移，但是如果我们没有更新我们的经济系统的时候，这个财富的转移根本不可能是成就的。
But that's another subject.
但是那个是另外一个课题，我今天不会那么详细来讲。
Some of you have been in meetings with me where I taught from Revelation 12 concerning the Back to Jerusalem movement.
有些人曾经听过我讲，从这个启示录12章那边讲到这个回到耶路撒冷的运动。
And we know that this is a very, very important chapter in the Bible, and I believe it's a kairos word for now.
我们知道说启示12章对我们来说是非常的重要，而我相信这就是神在这个时候要给我们的话语。
Of course, there could be many meanings for this chapter.
我们一起来读这一段的经文。
Are you looking for a Bible? But I'm going to give the interpretation the Holy Spirit has given me.
我会靠着圣灵来去解释这一段的圣经。
Beginning Revelation 12:1, and I'm going to tie this into prayer. This is
我
about
要用
prayer.
祷告的来去宣读这个12章的1节。
Now a great sign appeared in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, with the moon under her feet, and on her head a garland of 12 stars.
天上现出大异象来，有一个妇人身披日头，脚踏月亮，头戴12星的冠冕。
About 15 years ago, I was traveling from Hong Kong to Macau.
15年前，我从香港然后到澳门，
And the Lord spoke to me
然后在那时候神对我说，
from this passage.
就从这一章的里面对我说话。
And he said that there would be a day come
主告诉我说，有一天有一个日子会来临，
when those who had been under the oppression of the great dragon
那些曾经被这个大红龙所压制的地方，
will renounce 5,000 years of worship of the dragon.
他们会从这个5000年的捆绑当中被释放出来。
And so, and as you do this,
而当我们这样子在做的时候，
renounce dragon worship.
当我们去弃绝这样子一个大红龙的压制的时候，
No longer be proud you're born in the year of the dragon.
那我们弃绝说，我们不是在这个龙的权势的底下。
I know some of you are thinking, oh, that was me.
那有些人可能在龙年出生，你就以为我在讲你。
But, and understand that the dragon, the sea dragon,
但是我们知道这个海龙，这个龙
really the strong man
它就是那个黑暗的权势，那个坚固的营垒。
that has affected in some ways all the Pacific Rim
它就是那个壮士，在影响着整个太平洋的火圈。
in many different forms.
它用不同的形态在影响着人。
And this verse 1 here
然后这个第1节这里，
is very important
这节非常的重要，
because it's a picture of the Back to Jerusalem movement.
因为这就是这个回到耶稣撒冷运动的那个图画。
And the woman is the church.
那个妇人就是教会。
And on the woman's head was 12 stars from 12 tribes.
在这个妇人的头上有12个冠冕，这就是12个支派。
And God knows everything, doesn't he?
你知道神他知道万事，对不对？
And we know that under the feet of the church was a symbol.
我们知道在教会的脚底下有一个的印记，
The symbol of the moon.
就是一个月亮的印记，
This is the symbol of Islam.
也是这一个伊斯兰的印
If you
记。
look at any mosque, you'll see the crescent moon at the
如果你
highest
去
place
看
in
这
the
个清
mosque.
真寺的话，你就会看见这个弯月就在他们的清真寺上面。
The name of this god is called Sin. It's the moon god.
那这个月亮神，他们这个神就叫Sin， 这个月亮神。
And so the point is, God already positionally prophesied that was under your feet, under the
神
feet
早
of
就在这个经文的当中预言说，这个月亮要在我们的脚底下。
And there would be a day that God would give you great authority positionally to evangelize all the way back to.
所以神有一天他会真的是他会给我们权柄，给我们能力，好让我们可以把福音传到这些伊斯兰国家的中间。
This is very significant.
这是非常重要的。
You have to understand.
你必须要明白。
Satan has always been so afraid.
撒旦其实他非常的惧怕
of certain people groups.
他很惧怕某一些的族群。
That he tried to specially demonize your cultures.
然后他尝试去这个把你的玷污你的那个文化。
But there will come a day.
但是有一天
when these idols will fall.
这些的偶像他们会失败。
And we're not talking about establishing theocracies yet. We know one day that will happen from here in Jerusalem. Theocracies.
我们知道
神的彰显
One day.
我们知道神的彰显会有一天在这耶路撒冷这样子。
Theocracy is when there's one God.
就是我们这是因为神，耶稣基督，他会成为列国当中那个政府的他的头。
But we know now that God will evangelize the hearts of people.
但是我们知道神首先现在要做的是要先来改变人的心。
So that we will see the nations bow.
以及有一天我们看见列国要跪拜在他的面前。
And so, yes, it's more difficult to be born in a nation that's so full of idols.
有时候我们真的是这样说，好像在一个充满偶像的国家出生，对我们来说是比较困难的。
But on the other hand, can't you see you're chosen?
但是另外一方面，你看见你是被拣选的吗？
Chosen of the Lord?
你是被主所拣选的。
To overthrow the great dragon, Leviathan?
去推翻这个大红龙，把他的权势推倒。
I mean, I think of Japan. There's so many water spirits worshipped in Japan.
就是如同在日本，他们有很多这些的这个水怪，这些灵在影响着日本。
I mean, every little river, every little pond given to another water spirit.
每一个那个小小的河流，一个小小的湖，都有他们那个水怪那个灵在里面，在影响着日本。
But there's a generation arising.
但是有一个世代正在兴起。
And it's this generation.
就是这个时代，
It's this time.
就是这个时候，
When you're going to overthrow.
就是我们要推翻这些的权势
Idolatry.
我们要推翻这个拜偶像
That has bound your parents and your parents' parents.
我们要推翻我们的祖先他们所拜的这些的黑暗的
You
权势
are that generation.
我们就是那个时
You
代
will do these things.
我们就会做这样的事情
And then we know that great revival will come.
我们知道说这个极大的复兴将要临到我们的时代中间
And then there'll be a reformation.
然后我们会看见这个更新跟复兴会来
And
临
then nations will be moved.
我们知道是这个列国会进入到他们的命运
We have to have revival.
我们一定会看到复
We
兴
have to have an awakening.
我们必须要有一个大的苏醒
But awakening is not enough.
但这个苏醒目前还没有来到
But because even if we awaken, if we don't know how to govern,
因为即使我们现在苏醒我们还不懂得怎么样去治理
both in heaven and earth,
我们还不懂得怎么去治理这个天上还有地上的
we will not change anything.
我们如果不懂得的话我们就不能够改变任何的事情
God has given great authority in the Pacific Rim
但是神把了极大的这个权柄给了整个的太平洋火圈
to govern both in heaven and earth.
来教我们
Invisible and visible.
如何的去在这个天上跟地上看得见还有看不见的当中我们来掌权
Hallelujah.
Amen
And so this is basically what God has put on my heart.
这就是神放在我心里面的
And, you know, I could tell you how we made journeys through China into Beijing.
我可以告诉你很多故事我们怎么去到中国怎么去到北京
And we literally use Revelation 12 as a roadmap.
那我们去那边我们就真的是在看见这个启示录的12章
And we see where it says that, you know, that water gushed out of the dragon's mouth against the church.
看见这个大红龙它吐出那个水要来这个毁灭它教会
And we went to where they have the whole hydraulic system that brings water to Beijing.
我们去到中国去到北京我们去到那个水的那个地方水源的地方
And the water out of the ground goes through the mouth of 9 dragons.
然后我就看见从那个地底下那个水喷出来就像那个9条的龙一样
Even the water of the city is dedicated to the dragon before the people in Beijing drink.
在北京它的那个水源都是已经曾经献给那个龙的权势
And We see where it says that for 1,260 days, that this situation of persecution of the church would happen in China.
我们从这个圣经里面看到是有1600多日，将会有一个非常的大逼迫临到他的教会。
I was praying about 4 a.m. in Beijing.
我那时候早上4点清晨的时候在北京。
And the Lord said, "That's a year."
主说这是
That's a year.
这就是一年。
1260.
12跟60。
1260.
1260。
And look and see when Marco Polo's family first brought Christianity through business to China.
当这个马可波罗在很多年前，他透过这个商队把福音带进中国的时候，
It was 1260.
那时候就是1260年，
The introduction of Christianity.
就是福音传到中国的开始。
And so we know that the business sector is key.
我们知道这一个商业现在是关键。
Amen. We also know that many of the Chinese people have Jewish roots.
我们也知道许多的中国人其实他们有犹太的根。
And so God is giving you great authority.
那其实这个给我们极大的权柄。
Amen.
Amen.
So I bless you. Yes, Mike. Okay. All right. Well, I was going to do it at the open meeting, but yeah. Mike said to make sure and tell you that we have something called usrpn.org.
我的先生要我告诉大家说，我们有个东西叫 usrpn.org。
Yeah, United States Reformation Prayer Network. But we send out prayer alerts. If you're an English reader, we send out prayer alerts regularly on how to pray for the U.S. elections.
它是一个的祷告的网站，我们会定期的会发出一些的通讯，会告诉大家你怎么样去为美国来祷告。
What's happening in the United Nations?
怎么样为联合国来祷告？
And Israel.
还有以色列。
Rick Writings here writes for us. We have a lot of great writings.
在以色列 Rick Writings 也帮我们去撰写其中一日的代祷。
So we want you to pray with us.
所以我希望大家也可以到那边一同的来祷告。
Always my honor and privilege.
那实在是我非常的荣幸有这样的机会今天来到这里。
To be grafted into the vine with you.
然后可以我们一同的连在这个根上面，我们一同的来到主的面前。你们实在是我的家人。
好，我们再一次的这个感谢。